So we're working on the graphs, and you will be able to see more the relationships between the things we talk about here as far as Metatronic seed atoms, emerald seals, and this wonderful new code that has been given. It's the other part of the code, the Krist code, that we used in Hethalon. Hethalon, we used the electrical part of the Krist code. There is another band that goes all the way around it, where the electrical is at the center, and it is the magnetic part. And together, they're called the Mahadhra Adhrana. Now, the Adhrana is a part of the planetary anatomy, but it's also a part of our personal anatomy, just like the E-LAi-sa. When we talked about the E-LAi-sa in the Paxos workshop, the E-LAi-sa is what the guardian races have always referred to, what our scientists call now the pineal gland. Well, the Adhrana is the area in our cells that is referred to as the hypothalamus. And it's also been called the well of dreams. It's a very important part of our anatomy because it literally regulates everything from metabolic rate and temperature to how frequency is processed through the lens of the E-LAi-sa. So we're going to be working with the planetary Adhrana, and we're going to be working with it within ourselves as well. We're going to be using this code is amazing. Az pulled it. He pulls most of the heavy electrical mathematical codes. And it's just beautiful. You'll get a copy of it. The whole thing is not in color yet, but this is going to be awesome in color. If you can remember the Krist code that we used in the Hethalon workshop and stand, this one is that in the center, all of that in the center, plus these absolutely gorgeous bands of angelic script. Like there's I think 3 bands of them, isn't there? 3 thick bands of it around. It's just absolutely gorgeous. The frequency that comes off it can make you tired, where it can make you want to, like, literally, if you stare at it too long, just go to sleep, or sometimes it'll trigger like emotional release where you just want to cry or something like that. So it's phenomenal, and I'm very grateful that we are a speaker team of 3 now, and that as a speaker 2 is doing really hard work pulling his beautiful codes, because it would exhaust me to try to do that and pull the graphs that I do. I'm kind of like the secretary. I pull the graphs because the graphs are important in so much as they will help your logical mind, your linear mind, understand the reasons why you participate in things like the things that we do. But the real important tools are the tools of the sounds and the symbols, because they are the active, living tools that create the changes in our bodies. So we work as a team very much. As will show you the code, you do the honors. You did the work, you can do the honors. It's quite beautiful. Yeah. So I'll put it up. I want them to see it. Yeah, I want them to see it. This is the full Krist code. It is the Mahadhra Adhrana. This is all literally angelic script, multi-layer mathematical, really heavy stuff. It can actually burn your eyes if you look at it for too long. You know. Now what's neat is this inner part, which is the male part, is the electrical, spins clockwise, and the outer part spins counterclockwise. So the outer part's going that way, while this part is going this way. And there are different speed ratios for different purposes. I know the one thing that they're going to have us do is at some point, this exercise is that you're going to show them how to use this, because we want you to induce this code. When you induce it into the shield, just imagine it once you get done with the techniques that you're going to run them through. Imagine it in your Maharic shield down below your feet. Okay, you're going to take them there. Okay, yeah, just that becomes important, and that's going to be in the manifestation stuff later. This is a code. This is a code that is the full spectrum manifestation wheel, and there's a lot of things to do with this that we're going to learn in other workshops. This is the one of getting it activated and getting the planet capable of holding it. So I'm excited about this. I'm also excited about seeing it in color. Sue has done such a lovely job with most of them, putting them in color for us, and God bless her with this one. I hope it's not as hard as it looks like it might be, but it will be coming, and it's just really special. Just the frequencies on it. Anyway, I just wanted to let you know that is what you would see in that little inner part that had like a circle, but then like an Akasha tip on it that connected to Arc 12. Well, Arc 12 would be circulating the energy through here, and that was the wider circle around in that other diagram. So that's what you were seeing. I didn't have time to reduce this down and stick one there, in that diagram yet. So anyway, that's my part of tonight. And as was going to take you through his part, he got the technique to begin activation of this. And then we've got to go because we're going to meet again at 10 o'clock, I think. The 10?